lazy in this industry right now. What do you mean by that? What suggestions do you have? Encourage people to
Yeah,
invest in
all right. So I mean, when I say lazy, I mean like, I feel like copy and paste production. And I don't want nobody to just nobody, but I just don't, I feel like that's not, I make music that's got soul, heart, in it. And I think that, like I said, when I get writer's block, I have to leave and go find it. I can't copy and paste it. It's not, it won't serve my appetite. So for me, when I see people just taking a beat and putting the same hi-hat that this person just used, it's like you don't have the space in your mind to make it your own. And, like I said, that's me. And when I talk like this, people like, oh, JD, that sound like old ass. But listen, it's whatever you want to say, but that's just how I feel. I feel like we as creators, you can't even use that word if you're copying and pasting.
All right, y'all, we have time for one more question.
How you doing? 24K girl, everyone producer. I've actually worked with B. Cox at your studio before in Atlanta, but work-life balance. Like, how do you know when to turn? Because I grew up in the industry since I was 12. Like, how do you know when to turn it off, or like, is it kind of like, do you get to a point where you've done so much work and it comes out, and then you know like when to stop? Like, how do you know when to stop? Like, so that you can live a personal life, or create that work-life balance.
How do you know when this?
Like, as far as like, this is our job, this is our lifestyle, this is what we do. And being a creative, you can, just over engage into the, being in the studio, being locked in. Like, how do you know, or what point do you get to where you know within yourself, like, oh, I need to step out, or, get away from it?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean about the copy and paste. If you don't have that, right, then the answer to your question is already there, right? Because you don't have what you need, so you got to walk away, right? Or you got to have. I play video games and I can't think of raps or songs. And I remember when we was doing 8701, Usher would come to the studio. And he called LA one day and he was like, man, Jay, you don't want to do this shit anymore. All he do is play video games. And I'm like, this guy's really an artist. Cause he and I believe artists are artists and songwriters are songwriters. And, Usher's job is to come to the studio. Hopefully we got an idea when he get there, sing and do what he got to do. And so for me, I write so many songs, and when you start writing the songs without writing it down on paper, all you got is all of these shit. This shit is just all in my head. Everything I'm saying, something that came from another song, and you just trying to put it all together. So I would say for me, you have to have something that allows you to woosah for just a few seconds, right? And that for me is video games. I go argue with Bow Wow about. We play Madden for 2 hours, and in the midst of me playing Madden, I'm thinking of the lyrics. By the way, I'm thinking of what the song is, and by the time I go back in the studio, my ears is fresh, and I feel like I got a new idea. So I would say, give yourself a break. Don't sit in there and just burn out, please.
I just want to quickly thank Jermaine because I called to guests.
Because I talked to Usher about this, and it's something that you don't forecast, and I guess this is something that is as advice to people, younger people. When we started working on My Way, me and Usher used to talk about Michael, Prince, Bobby, all these people that was ahead of him. And he was like, JD, I want people to know that I look up to them. They're my inspiration, but I want people to respect me for being my way, right? And that's how we got to that album. And in that conversation, you know, we talk about the greats that have paved the way and what they do and how you see these people doing everything that they do. And it's only for so long that you can continue to keep talking about it as if you're not it, right? So it's my responsibility to come here to talk to you guys, because I've been trying to get to that place forever, right? And I've been watching other people, and like I said, I'm still not higher than Jimmy and Terry, and I probably would never catch Quincy Jones and all of that, but I do have a responsibility to my generation of people that have watched me do what I'm doing to speak to them, right? And give them whatever knowledge that I have, and give them whatever little piece of energy that I have. So anytime that you need me, I will be here.